lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. James Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Merrill in at the 3, small forward. And for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the small forward. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Mitchell, good.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Okongwu. And he makes it on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Mobley. Back to Harden. Puts up a deep 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And we know Harden possesses endless range, letting it all hang out right there.
Outside Johnson. There's McCollum with the 3. Fires in the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Harden. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 6.
The answer from Mitchell, a 3 of his own.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Daniels outside, 6 to shoot. There's McCollum with the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, McCollum is never afraid to get competitive at the arc.
Mobley outside. To the middle. Here's Allen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
He's off on the first.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Alexander Walker. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. For 3, McCollum gets the 3 to fall. 9 points for C.J. McCollum.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Merrill. Taking a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
Well, when you can turn defense into offense like that, it certainly makes the game a lot easier.
Here's Daniels. Yep, that one goes.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And watching Dyson Daniels over the past year or 2, he's really come into his own, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, sometimes it's just about being in the right situation, in a role that plays to your strength. That's really unlocked some things for him.
Wow. Get up, Jared Allen.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. The Hawks have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. McCollum, a pass to Okongwu. And there's a pick. Here's Daniels. uses the glass on the layup. Daniels has got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
Harden against McCollum. Out to Mobley. Driving in. From deep, Mitchell. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. The Hawks have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Okongwu finds McCollum. And here's Johnson. Covered by Mobley. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Mobley against Johnson. Three-pointer, Harden. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Atlanta's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. It's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 25-point game against Golden State.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
Outside for Harden. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to McCollum. Launches the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. McCollum's got 12 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Merrill passes to Mobley. Three-pointer, Harden hits the trifecta. He has 6.
Now, you know Harden wants to utterly own the arc. He just won't let threes go unanswered.
Now Alexander Walker. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. McCollum outside, shoots over Harden. McCollum's shot is off.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Cleveland making a change here. Ellis is checked in. And we have time now to glance at who the best fast break teams are in the league. The real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Atlanta, second.
When it comes to transition play, this team outperforms most others. They've got a lot of speedy players, and they use them well.
Now here's Okongwu, coming off a 16-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, and how about his work on the defensive side, swatting away several shot attempts.
Yeah, Johnson will take advantage of a look from 3 every time.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Harden. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Golden State Warriors. The 3, and there's Mitchell on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Back to McCollum. Johnson on the wing. Okongwu, a screen on Mobley. Johnson. Oh, and he missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake. And Harden's got the ball here for Cleveland. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside, Alexander Walker to the paint. The kick out to Johnson. Okongwu, a screen on Mobley. From deep, Johnson. Kept alive. Alexander Walker with it. He's scoreless. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. From deep, Mitchell. The shot no good. Hawks trail by 3. To the middle. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, B.A., no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed at his size can be a huge advantage.
The first free throw is good. We'll stand the postseason is just around the corner now. How hard is it to stay focused when you know the season is coming to an end?
Well, it's certainly hard for those teams that have locked in their spots. It's very easy to lose focus here in the home stretch. But for those still fighting for a spot, finishing well in the regular season has got to be the priority right now.
That one's no good.
Well, when you watch Onyeka Okongwu, he's a guy who rebounds, scores, improves his game, and he's still got a lot of room to grow. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Vincent passes to Kispert. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Johnson. Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
Up top, Ellis. Cleveland working the ball around now. Harden from outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings the game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Down low. Okongwu with the bucket. Okongwu's got his second bucket of the night.
Sometimes Okongwu can finesse his way around you in tight. He's got nice touch around the bucket.
Harden scanning the floor. Outside for Mitchell. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Landale's checked in for the Hawks. Risache comes in for Johnson. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. Tomlin comes in for Mobley. And it's Schroeder in for Mitchell. Kuminga, the pass to Vincent. Kispert outside. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Kuminga. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Ellis on the wing. Pass to Schroeder. Harden from outside. It's rebounded by Risache. Hawks trail by 5. And here's Kispert from outside the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Really good passing wing. Risache isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Here's Harden. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Kispert's shot is good. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Outside Harden. The shot from the low post is good. Harden's got 8.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Outside Kuminga. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Harden. The three. Harden missing again.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Vincent outside. 4-3. The rebound by Allen. And it's Allen with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. 30 seconds left in the first. Ellis sinks the tray.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Kispert, the pass to Landale. Pass to Rizachet. On the wing, Vincent, covered by Schroeder. 4 on the clock. They get it back, out to Kuminga. There's the three. No good. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Kispert is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Jock Landale. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Rizachet in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Kuminga. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando. Puts it up. And Rizachet, the bucket, on the assist from Kispert. And the Hawks lead by 3.
It's always good to see Rizachet mixing it up down low.
Schroeder against McCollum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Free throw good, Schroeder. And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent, and when you have it, things come together quickly. Well, what coaches like about Dennis Schroeder is his hustle and his mentality. He's looking to aid the team to elevate your offensive efforts, not to have his own big night.
Now here's Landale. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Rizachet, no good. Here's Tomlin. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Allen outside. Here's Schroeder. It's hauled in by Landale. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it, no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Guys, back to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, appreciate the report. And Cleveland has possession. Following the three-pointer by Atlanta. Strus with the bucket.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
Now here's McCollum. 18 points for him. Kispert outside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And a miss there on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Tomlin. Outside Strus. There's a screen from deep. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
Yeah, they thought they had Kuminga figured out there, but he fought and got it to go.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Rizachet. Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. James Harden comes in for Ellis. Here's Allen. He had 16 in the win against Golden State.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Puts it up. Schroeder can't get it to go. The Hawks lead by 3. Landale inside. Allen defending. Pass to McCollum. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside Harden. Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta. Landale's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to McCollum. Now here's Kuminga, covered by Merrill. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
B hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Back to Harden. There's the triple. He hits it. His 4th make in 10 tries.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
McCollum outside. Landale with a screen. Shoots. McCollum's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Allen in the high post. Outside Harden. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
McCollum, the pass to Kuminga. Back to McCollum. Clock is at 3. Fades back. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Merrill. Outside Schroeder. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Allen with it. McCollum covering. Merrill passes to Harden. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Merrill's got himself on the board with a 3 there. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Landale. Dyson Daniels comes in for Kuminga. And it's Alexander Walker in for Kispert. Cleveland also making some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Allen. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Schroeder. Back to Johnson. Pass to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Over Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. McCollum against Harden. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Johnson. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
All right, we know Johnson favors these close-in looks. He likes a sure thing.
Merrill outside. Back to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. And Cleveland another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
McCollum, pass to Okongwu. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Johnson. Now here's McCollum. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And it's now 23 points for C.J. McCollum.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Back to Harden. Let's go with a 3. Harden missing again.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Daniels passes to Johnson. McCollum against Harden. The kick out to Johnson. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Now here's Harden. He's got 16. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
There's a screen. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
McCollum outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. There's no question about the skill level of C.J. McCollum. A long-time NBA star, Stan.
Well, look, at this point, it's just muscle memory for him. From so many spots on the floor, B.A., one of the things that impresses me the most is how he scores against good defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, even though he plays with a scorer's mindset, you can put McCollum in a playmaking role. He gives you options.
And the Hawks making a change here. Risse's checked in. Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Tomlin. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, for some reason, McCollum has always flown under the radar. But he's a constant threat to score 20-plus points, and he does it efficiently.
Now here's Harden. 16 points for him. Here's Allen. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Now McCollum. The kick out to Johnson. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Johnson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Harden finds Mobley. Back to Harden. The three is up. Nails it from 3. Harden's got 19 points.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
There's a screen by Johnson. A minute 42 left in the second. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Outside Rizachet. 1:05 left in the first half. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
I love how competitive this kid Rizachet is, coming right back with his own triple.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Daniels against Mitchell. Allen a screen. Launches it. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Hawks leading. Here's Daniels. And it's off from three-point range. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 45% here in the second. And there's a 3-second violation. Atlanta making some changes here. Alexander Walker comes in for Rizachet. And Vincent is subbed in for McCollum. Well, the Hawks shooting a fantastic 57%. And here's Alexander Walker. No made baskets yet. There's the screen by Johnson. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for Atlanta. He's been 24 points. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
They're not showing enough fight defensively. Take some pride in getting some stops. This is when your leader has to step in and say something.
Yeah, tough to beat a team that's shooting double nickels from the field. All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
You look at Cleveland, they haven't quite looked like themselves lately. The question is, how do they get back to the top? How do they recapture that magic? I think it starts with raising the intensity level. Become more aggressive, night after night, fight after fight. Aggressive is right.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you know, C.J. McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And the Hawks with possession here. They lead by 1. On the court right now for Cleveland. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. James Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Merrill in at the 3. There's McCollum with the 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And the Cavs shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Outside Harden. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Merrill's got 6.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now McCollum. Pass to Okongwu. Now Alexander Walker. Checked by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Now here's Daniels. And counted from 12 feet. Give him 8 points now.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
Merrill outside. Harden from outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Okongwu. Shoots over Allen. Okongwu, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Harden. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Just an all-star level talent. I mean, stopping Harden from scoring is almost an impossible task at times.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That's good from Harden.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Still no points. McCollum outside. Lets it go from the wing. Mobley grabs the board.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just 1 of their first 4 attempts.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, tough 2 from Allen, showing his grit.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? McCollum with it. 24 points for him. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Okongwu. Back to Alexander Walker. There's McCollum with the 3. Connects from downtown. And that's now 27 points for C.J. McCollum.
Well, and they have to just keep feeding C.J. McCollum. He is on a heater.
Back to Harden. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now. Daniels outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. From the wing, Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
To the inside. That's good from Okongwu on the assist by Johnson. Okongwu's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell, covered by Alexander Walker. Mitchell misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Johnson, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Aggressive move by Johnson, attacking the heart of this defense.
It's his first trip to the line. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, over just a few years, Jalen Johnson has been able to transform himself into an offensive force. Give him credit for putting in the work.
And Johnson drops them both. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Merrill. Mobley outside to stop the run. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. McCollum on the wing, defended by Harden. McCollum, pass to Okongwu. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA. In the third spot, Atlanta. The Cavaliers in 5th.
These have been 2 of the top offenses in the league as of late. Their confident shooting has been creating some really impressive point totals.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley outside. Pass to Merrill. Allen outside. Just 4 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. Very pretty alley-oop.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Greg?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for James Harden.
Yeah, you never know when someone might plateau as a scorer, even a superstar. But his competitiveness separates him from the pack. It motivates him to raise the bar for himself every year, and that raises the bar for his team as well.
Okongwu finds Daniels. Outside Johnson. Pass to McCollum. This one for 3. He drops it from range. And that's now 30 points for C.J. McCollum.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Merrill passes to Allen. Outside Mitchell for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. McCollum outside. Six on the shot clock. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland working the ball around now. And here's Allen, guarded by Okongwu. Merrill passes to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Merrill, that's good. Merrill's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically.
Harden, the pass to Allen. To the left side wing. For the lead. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 11 rebounds in the game. There's McCollum. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Daniels outside. And here's McCollum. 33 points for him. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, McCollum is so poised in pick and rolls. excellent job navigating it there.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Now Harden. He's got 25. It's Merrill on the wing. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Now here's McCollum. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Pulls up on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. McCollum's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. One of the stories here, C.J. McCollum. He's getting it done today.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at it. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Atlanta making some changes. Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Daniels. And Corey Kispert subbed in for Alexander Walker. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Ellis is checked in. Mobley outside. Three-pointer, Harden. Outside Mitchell. From behind the arc. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
McCollum against Harden. McCollum taking his time here. Shoots over Harden. McCollum's shot is off. The Cavs trailing. Down low. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score.
McCollum, pass to Kuminga. From 9 feet out. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in the game. Back to Allen. Mobley outside. Pass to Harden. From downtown, it's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kispert, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside Mitchell. That three's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. McCollum against Harden. Now here's McCollum. He's closely guarded. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Well, the Cavaliers shooting about 47% in the third. Mobley up top, and he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Here's Harden, and then Harden with the jam.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Kispert, the pass to Johnson. 1:24 left in the third quarter. There's McCollum, and again for 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Vincent's checked in for Atlanta. Cleveland also making some changes. Tomlin's checked in for Evan Mobley. Strus comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Schroeder in for Harden. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. Schroeder finds Allen. And here's Strus. Pass to Ellis. Here's Tomlin. Cleveland working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. And here's Strus outside. They get the rebound. Atlanta's got 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Now here's Vincent. Back to Kispert. Puts up a 3. Schroeder with a rebound. And Cleveland has possession. 2-point game. Tomlin. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, he's very reliable at running an offense. Schroeder has a good feel for when to dish.
All alone. Can't get it to drop.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Out to the wing. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Vincent outside. Pass to Landale. And here's Kuminga for 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Zachary Risache out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Corey Kispert. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Landale in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Back to Merrill. Pass to Harden. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Kispert with the ball. McCollum outside. To the middle. Here's Landale. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Bryant. And for the Cavaliers, their shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Outside Harden. Ellis outside. The 3-ball. Another shot. And it's Bryant laying it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Good on the shot.
That's a nice touch around the rim. McCollum makes the most of his opportunities down there.
McCollum against Harden. Pass to Ellis. Back to Harden. They set the pick from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 30.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
And Landale gets it to go.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Pass to Bryant. Outside Harden. The floater. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And with the lead, they're focused on creating good looks in the paint.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
That's good from Harden.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
McCollum against Schroeder. Shot's good by McCollum.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
Pass to Harden. Back to Schroeder. Releases. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And here's Rizachet. Here's McCollum. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Gotta love how McCollum hunts down his shots. Always looking for his next bucket.
Pass to Tomlin. Here's the screen by Bryant. Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Atlanta. Landale's got rebound number 8 now. Johnson passes to McCollum. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Well, he's a true combo guard. McCollum is trusted to run this offense. Great pass.
And here's Schroeder. With the step back. Here's Harden. Merrill, right side. From downtown. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Landale with a screen. Ooh, stolen by Harden. Here we go, one-on-one. And he lays it up and in. Harden's got 16 points here in the second half.
And just a great effort from Harden on the break. I mean, he can score any way he wants.
Outside Kuminga. Back to McCollum. Over Schroeder. McCollum's shot is off. For Cleveland, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Shot clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Rizachet. No good that time. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Bryant. Back to Schroeder. Left side Harden. Here's Tomlin. Hey, from beyond the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, it turns out Harden was the bait that time, freeing up a shooter on the perimeter.
Now Rizachet. Johnson a screen on Schroeder. Here's McCollum. Atlanta again missing. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Schroeder passes to Bryant, and it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Landale. Dyson Daniels comes in for Kuminga. And it's Alexander Walker in for Rizachet. Cleveland also making some changes. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. Evan Mobley comes in for Tomlin. And Mitchell subbed in for Merrill. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Outside, Alexander Walker hits a three-pointer. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Harden with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. Stolen by Daniels. Inside. Here's McCollum. Nails the baby hook. And now it's just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Allen a screen. Harden from outside. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds in the game. Daniels outside. Pass to McCollum. To take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mobley outside. Now Mitchell fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got 31.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Daniels outside. Outside Johnson. Now here's Daniels. Here's McCollum. And the layup is good. McCollum's got 48.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Daniels misses.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Now here's Harden, covered by Alexander Walker. There's the triple. Rebound Atlanta.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Johnson passes to McCollum. With the floater. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, you got to be careful how you guard McCollum because he's skilled at drawing those whistles.
The free throw drops for McCollum. Merrill, he's checked in for Schroeder. And McCollum drops them both. And Cleveland has possession. They lead by 1. Harden, the pass to Merrill. Back to Harden. Mitchell outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Hawks trail by 4. Johnson a screen on Harden. McCollum with it. Six to shoot. Here's Johnson from downtown. Oh, it misses. Merrill outside. Now Harden. It's stolen by Okongwu. Now McCollum. Stolen by Harden. Mobley against Johnson. Now Harden. Mitchell outside. Yes, sir, with the three.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
McCollum fires. He's off from three.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Here's Mobley. Here's Harden. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
He got it again. Sensational.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Mitchell. There's the... Oh, Donovan Mitchell. He's got springs in those legs.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
McCollum. Allen rips down the board.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
And here's Mitchell. Shot from 12. It's off.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
And here comes Cleveland. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Oh, the long ball, no good.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Cash from downtown.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
TJ McCollum. Atlanta foul. Nikhil Alexander Walker. First, team second.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Alexander Walker. Second, team third. Shooting for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're down by 7. Your thoughts, guys?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Here's Daniels. Let's loose for 3. Harden with a rebound. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
James, I'd love to know, whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense, what aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.